Welcome to the Lilly Roddy Show, coming to you from the LRS studios here in Houston, Texas. And of course, thank you for joining me this week as we look ahead to see what's going on with the planets in the sky. We are enjoying our typical hot and humid summers here in Houston, and the humidity this morning was so thick, it was hard really just to get out and walk. Our particularly important planetary aspects for this week occur on Friday and Saturdays. Those are our more active days in the upcoming week. And we do start the week Sunday, August 10th, with a full moon in Aquarius. This will help us to keep more connected to our sense of humanity. If you would like to contact me to ask a question or to schedule a personal session, you can do so by emailing me at lilyroddyshow@aol.com or checking out our websites at lilyroddyshow.com or find us on Facebook, Twitter, or Pinterest. Let's look ahead for our weekly forecast and see what the planets have in store for us. Starting with Sunday, August 10th, the moon resides in progressive Aquarius for the entire day. However, she does turn void of course at 5:12 p.m. and will remain so until Monday morning at 7:55 when she enters compassionate Pisces. Our first aspect of the day for Sunday, the moon sextiles Uranus at 10:31 a.m. Our morning is fairly active as we're getting our schedule lined up. It's a perfect Sunday morning for coffee with friends or solving the world's problems. We are especially inquisitive this morning. A little bit later, the moon squares Saturn at 11:32 a.m. We are decidedly more realistic this late morning. It can be a great time to carry out those weekend warrior projects. This will be no shirking of your duties and responsibilities this morning. This combo can make us more negative in our attitudes. Be careful that you don't go overboard. The moon opposes the sun at 1:09 p.m. This is the full moon in Aquarius. Aquarius energy encourages us to be more conscious about our community and the world that we all live in. This time frame increases our sense of connection to others around us, forcing us to take things more personally. This is a favorable time to let those personal insights unfold with this full moon. A little bit later in the day, the moon opposes Mercury at 5:12 p.m. We find our voice this late afternoon. We have a lot to say about most everything, and this is an excellent time for writing, blogging, or getting things in order. After this, the moon turns void of course in Aquarius at 5:12 p.m. and will remain so until Monday morning at 7:55 a.m. We aren't as motivated in the morning, but we still have plenty to do. Pay attention to the details. Monday, August 11th. The moon starts the day void of course in diplomatic Aquarius. She enters mystic Pisces at 7:55 a.m. and remains there for the day. Although the moon is not void of course, she doesn't have any aspects until the early evening, and that is with Neptune, planet of retreat and escape. Take your Monday slowly and enjoy the more relaxed pace. When the moon is in Pisces, we're all more psychically sensitive. The moon conjuncts Neptune at 6:26 p.m. This is an excellent time for getting away from it all. It's a perfect time to enjoy a glass of wine, commune with nature, or attend a Comic-Con event. We are especially impressionable this evening, so choose your company wisely. And finally, the last aspect for Monday, the moon trines Mars at 10:51 p.m. We are feeling a bit more active in the later evening. Our sensual needs are highlighted this evening, and You'll have plenty of energy to act upon them. Tuesday, August 12th. The moon travels through Pisces, the sign that has a sense of unity for all life. Although she is in Pisces for the day, the moon, she does become void of course at 11:01 a.m. and remains so for the rest of the day. Get your more important tasks taken care of before that time. Starting off on Tuesday, the moon sextiles Pluto at 1:58 a.m. If you're working late, you're going through your piles of stuff to clean up. If you're sleeping, you're taking out your brain's garbage. Venus enters the sign of Leo at 2:24 a.m. and will spend approximately 25 days in this sign. Venus symbolizes our physical needs and our personal desires. She is the planet of love and money. With Venus in Leo, she is much more focused on what our ego needs are, and she likes shiny things. Indulge her. The moon trines Saturn at 11:01 a.m. We're having a very productive morning. The energy of this transit favors any type of project, especially ones associated with work or career. This might be a productive time to work through lunch today. On a personal level, this is always a beneficial time for planning and preparation. The moon is now void of course at 11:01 a.m. and will remain so until Wednesday morning at 8 a.m. when she'll move into Aries. Now, this is another long void of course moon time, about 21 hours. So you'll just have to be very adaptable on the latter part of Tuesday and Wednesday. On Wednesday, August 13th, the moon begins the day void of course in introspective Pisces, but she enters ambitious Aries at 8 a.m. as most of us begin our workday. Don't push this morning, go with the pace, and things will pick up after 8 a.m. The moon trines Venus at 10:43 a.m. It's a very pleasant combo. It's an ideal time to meet with clients, negotiate with prospective buyers, or just meet friends and colleagues for an early lunch. All the sharp edges are rounded off just for you. In the evening, the moon trines Jupiter at 6:27 p.m. Our happy day continues with a very nice, relaxing transit for the evening. This planetary combination makes for a fun time to get out and see a movie, entertain a client, or attend a lecture or class. We are relaxed but energized. Thursday, August 14th, the moon transits Aries, the sign of the exemplified just do it for the entire day. The moon squares Pluto at 10:54 a.m., really early in the morning. This planetary combo can cause us to explore the deeper realms of your psyche if you're awake. You are challenging your existing plans and looking for something more up to date in your life. Our dreams could be sort of wonky with this conjunction, this square, this evening. The moon conjuncts Uranus at 11:14 a.m. All of us will desire freedom during this late morning. We are innovative and thinking outside of the box. Anyone trying to limit you may meet the real you. Overall, our energies can feel erratic or scattered. Try not to lock yourself into anything this morning. You will certainly not enjoy it. And finally, in the evening, the moon trines the sun at 9:23 p.m. In the later evening, we're looking for smoother roads to travel. This is a great evening to get out and find something with which to entertain yourself. If you are working, life is moving along fairly easily, and you have plenty of energy to carry it off. Friday, August 15th, the moon journeys through fiery Aries as our day begins. However, she will become void of course in Aries at 10:50 a.m. and remain so for a very brief time until she moves into determined Taurus at 10:58 a.m. It's a very short void, of course. Our first aspect for Friday, Mars sextiles Pluto, 4:25 a.m. Since this planetary combination has been in effect since yesterday, we feel enthusiastic about starting new projects and can be a little pushy in order to get our way. Don't be afraid to set in motion your ideas and views. People are more receptive to your improvements and your suggestions. This energy makes us feel more passionate about the things that are important to us in our lives. This aspect remains strong throughout the whole day. The moon trines Mercury at 10:50 a.m. Words fall effortlessly from our lips this morning, if I could only say that. This is a wonderful time for any type of presentation, class, lecture, writing, blogging, or just getting your life in better order. The moon does turn void, of course, at 10:50 a.m., but only for 8-minute time span until she enters Taurus, the sign of endurance and our stubbornness, at 10:58 a.m. With the moon in Taurus, we're much more aware of how to respond to life. We don't have any lunar aspects till the latter part of the day. You may want to schedule your more important events then. Mercury enters Virgo at 11:44 a.m. for approximately an 18-day stay. Mercury is home and in comfort with Virgo when she moves in. That's one of the signs that Mercury rules. We have to pay attention to the details more closely with Mercury in this analytical sign. If I keep making more mistakes, I will be happy and laughing at my own Virgo. The moon squares Venus at 6:57 p.m. This is an enjoyable evening to attend a happy hour event so you can release some of the day's stresses. It's also a nice evening for entertaining clients as well, but you won't get much work done. Mercury sextiles Neptune at 10:35 p.m. Today, we're more aware of the unseen forces around us. We seem to be able to trust our instincts more easily, and we can provide a rational and usable arena for our intuitive side to flourish. You will desire a more orderly and less drama-filled day. This aspect is in effect all day. And finally, the last aspect for Friday, the moon squares Jupiter at 11:01 p.m. Late in the evening, we're hungry for something. Raid the refrigerator or get out for late-night pie. Nothing will sound impossible. Saturday, August 16th, the moon occupies Taurus, the symbol of the Earth Mother, for the entire day. The moon trines Pluto at 7:11 a.m. We feel especially grounded this morning. This energy with both planets and Earth signs, the moon and Pluto, is best used for working or connecting with the Earth. Go out and work in your garden or your yard. We move slowly but carefully this morning. Each step counts. The moon opposes Mars at 8:28 a.m. Our pace quickens as the morning progresses. We are ready to attack our schedule this morning. We're not especially patient, so watch out for those self-centered, narcissistic types that are purposely getting in your way. A workout at the gym, as long as you don't overdo it, would be a very useful way to express this energy. And finally, in the latter part of the day, the moon opposes Saturn at 5:56 p.m. By the late afternoon and early evening, we have our personal drive and energy under much better control. We are more conservative with our resources and our energies this evening and this afternoon. We may not feel as social unless there's a purposeful reason to go out. And even then, it still may feel like work. This is a perfect evening for cleaning out your closet or using it to get more organized. Well, that is all for this week, and thank you so much for joining me each week as I share my astrological point of view. I really enjoy doing this, and I'm just happy to be able to do it. And if you haven't, please take time to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can be notified each week when the new forecast comes out. This is the Lilly Roddy Show, coming to you from the LRS studios here in Houston, Texas, and reminding you to keep those stars in your eyes. Bye-bye.